Next we'll learn to hook the body of the cow. And this leg of the cow, this is black, it's black. We're recording video. We can't see it. I'm going to use the pink line instead. Wire winding. Take down. Wrap your finger around it again. Pinch the crochet needle and insert it into this coil, winding out, hook, pull tight. And hook a standing pin, then hook 6 short pins into the coil. Insert the hook out and wrap the hook out. This is the first short stitch, make a mark here. Then insert this coil and wind it out and hook it out. Insert coil, winding out. 4, 5, 66 short stitches. Pull out the coil after the hook, then move this coil around a little bit. Gently pulling on a thread, one of the coils will be active. Pull the active coil tight again. Finally, pull the end of this wire tight. The crochet hook goes into this crochet hook. Next, hook the second loop. Take off this marker. The second circle in. Mark this position of the buckle. Let's hook a lead first. And hook a standing pin. And then in this same needle, hook a short pin. Hook 2 short stitches in the second stitch below, that is, a short stitch plus. Then hook a short needle. A short stitch and a stitch. Hook another short pin. A short stitch and a stitch. Add the last stitch here. We will bring to change the color of the line. After you wrap this thread around your finger. Re-entry up. And then wind the wire and pull it straight over. Then draw with the first needle. Combine the new wire with the old wire for this long wire head. It's all over the crochet hook. Hook a drawing pin and hook a rising pin. Tighten the end of the new wire and the long end of the old wire. Hook a short pin over each short pin. There are 9 short needles. Now let's switch back to the black and white line of the cow. Finish the circle once. There are 9 short needles. Please finish the 9 short stitches by yourself. Hook a standing pin with the first short pin. This is followed by another round of undiminished short stitches. You complete the 9 short stitches yourself. 9 short stitches are completed and then drawn with the first stitch. We lose the line here. When the wire breaks, we hook it again. We're gonna break when we hook the first leg and then hook another one. The second one we keep on going. Connect 6 braids, 123,456, that's 6 braids. And then attach it tightly to the first leg. There are 2 or 9 short pins on the first leg. We'll just hook this short needle. 9 short needles. Find the first stitch here, then wrap the white thread around it. Wind out, then wind the wire and pull it through this coil. Just put a short needle right over here, so this winding. Note winding hook out, winding hook out. Finish the 9 short stitches in order after the 9th stitch is done. And then we have a drawing pin on this one. We'll pull this needle and the first braid stitch is connected. Crochet. It's on the draw on the first braid needle. Hook a short pin to reduce the pin above the braid pin. You can see the wavy line up here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so that's 6 needle orders. Tick off the 6 stitches one by one. Then insert the needle over this drawing needle. Wind out. And insert it into the next braid stitch and insert it in. And then wind it out. Pull the wire through the coil and turn. This completes the stitch. The reduction of short stitches. Combine these 2 stitches into one. There's no eye movement here. Continue to wrap this white thread around the inside. Hook a short pin over the braid pin. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. Fifth pin. The sixth short needle. After the 6 short stitches are completed, then the other leg finished its 9 short pins. 2. Nine to 9, finish the 9 short stitches. This is where the loop is drawn. The same will be the first stitch on the draw and braid needle and for a stitch. Put it in and then wire it out. Insert the next braid needle. And here we can see that. After you finish the short stitch here, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 on this line. We go back in. Insert it into this wavy thread and then crochet it. And then you wind it out. Then wind the wire and pull the 3 coils in turn. Then insert the next one. Hook a short needle, insert a short needle into the next coil hook. Total here. 5 more coils, get it all done. 4th. The 5th. Use a line of a different color. And then make a mark here because the marking button will make this stitch more large. This is the equivalent of the first stitch of each turn. And then we don't have to do every lap. It's all about pulling and standing pins. Put it in here and hook it and hook it. Hook 4 short stitches and add a short stitch. 2. 3. 4 short needles. A short stitch of extra stitch. 1. 2. Hook 4 short pins. 1. 2. 3. 4. Hook a short pin of the plus pin. The pattern in this circle is 4 short stitches apart. Make a short stitch addition. Follow this pattern to complete the circle. We used the screw hook method all the way back here. You don't have to draw and stand up. Next up on the 7th turn is a short stitch. Add a short pin to the pin. 1. 2. Hook a short pin in this. Then hook 24 short stitches. 1. 2. 3. 4. Always hook the short pin. Hook 24. Do it yourself. 24 short pins to complete the connection, the addition of a short stitch to a short stitch. A total of 5 groups. And a second set, a short needle. A short stitch of extra stitch. That's a total of 6 short stitches in this circle. That's 42 stitches, a short needle. Add a short pin to the pin. All the way to the mark. Then we'll hook the 8th round without adding or subtracting the short pin. There are 42 short stitches. Hook a short pin over each short pin. After the 8th lap, 9th and 10th laps are the same, 42 short needles. This is where everyone does it themselves. I'm not going to do it here. After 10 laps, turn 11. Start with 6 short stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add a short stitch. Hook 2 short stitches inside this short stitch. Follow this pattern and finish the loop, 6 short stitches and 1 short stitch plus. I'm not going to do that here. That's 48 stitches after you finish this loop, round 12. Hook a short pin on each short pin. No more, no less. A total of 48 short pins are hooked 3 times, that's number 121314. All 3 laps are no more or less, I'm not going to do that here. Do it yourself, it's no gain or loss on lap 14. 15 turns after the needle is hooked, round 15 is a 6-pin short. Draw a short stitch to reduce the stitch. 3, 4, 56. Then hook a short pin to reduce the pin, insert a short needle and wind the thread out, insert the next short needle and wind it out. The winding pulls the 3 coils in turn. This is the reduction of a short needle. In accordance with the rule of 6 short needles and 1 short needle, finish the 15th circle and then hook a round of no more no less short needle, that's round 16, no more, no less 42 stitches. Lap 17 is 5 short pins and a short pin reduction 2. 3, 4, 5, then a short stitch to reduce the stitch. Reinsert. Subtract a short stitch in 5 short stitches. The needle follows this pattern to complete the circle. After this circle of reduction stitch and then on the 18th round, 36 short stitches are added without subtracting. 2 hook a short stitch 3 above each short stitch. Follow this pattern to complete the circle, lap 19, and lap 19 is every other. For short stitches, to make a reduction of a short stitch. For then a short stitch to reduce the stitch. Follow this pattern to complete the circle, subtract a short stitch every 4 short stitches, then the 20th round is no less than 30 short stitches. Hook a short pin over each short pin. Leave a long thread after the last stitch, then disconnect. Just pull this thread over here. And then we stuff this body with cotton. Put some cotton in a few times, this goes into these 2 corners first. Then plug inside the body. I'm not going to do that here, set aside.